Hey guys, welcome to Steph's Corner. I'm Steph, and thank you so much for joining me today. So I wanted to just introduce myself. So I'm Stephanie, and I'm going to school to be a language arts teacher. And one thing that people say when I tell them I'm going to be a language arts teacher is, wow, that's boring. Why do you want to do that? And I think one thing that I want to do on this channel is to make English seem not boring, because I thought it was boring in school too, until I found a teacher that I, enjoyed sitting in class with. So hopefully I can make language arts a little more interesting and not so boring. Um, so yeah, another thing that I want to do on this channel is to talk about writing, because I absolutely love writing too. And this is my first time participating in Camp NaNoWriMo, which, if you don't know what that is, NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month, which is in November, and they do Camp NaNoWriMo in July, for the month of July. You set goals and you can join cabins and groups, and it's great because you're just with other writers and you can keep each other motivated and you can keep track of your goals. And for Camp NaNoWriMo, my goal was 50,000 words, and I am so close to reaching that goal. I'm at 46,000 words right now, so I should be finished by the end of this week, which is so exciting to me. And speaking of writing, I wanted to do something a little bit fun and do a Scribbler unboxing for my first video. So, Scribbler, and those of you who don't know, this is a box by writers for writers. And it comes with a lot of cool goodies and some books, and it's a lot of fun stuff to get you motivated, and there's a lot of helpful tools, so that's absolutely amazing. Fun packaging. So here's their little note card. Scribbler Editorial. That's a service that they just launched, actually. It's you send in your manuscript or your query letter or your synopsis, and they will critique it and they will make suggestions, and they just try to get you to be the best writer that you can be, which I think is absolutely amazing. So the next thing is the Scribbler writing contest. This month's box focuses on conflict, and so the writing contest, for this month is, what is the single largest source of conflict for your main character? So what you would do is, on the back, you write down your entry right here, and then you take a picture of it and you submit it onto social media and tag them at Go Scribbler. And one thing that I love about the Scribbler boxes is they come with these awesome writing passports, and these are just filled with tips and advice on the themes for this month. And the themes for this month are conflict, like I just said, and chemistry. So it's a little bonus. And on the back, they've got cool little quotes. One is, create admirable characters, then torture them, which, we love to torture our characters as writers, and it helps them grow. So, hey. And then finish what you started. So that's always a great piece of motivation. And then there's a little patch. There we go. The right stuff. It's a cool play on words. We love a good play on words here, so that's awesome. And then there's a little booklet, The Cure for Writer's Block by Andrew Main. And I believe he's one of the feature authors in this crate right now, this month. So that's really cool. The back says, why do some writers never seem to have a problem producing a nearly endless flow of stories, while others find themselves perpetually staring at a blank page? That's me. In The Cure for Writer's Block, Andrew Main, named the Amazon UK's top 5 best-selling authors of the year, occasional television magician, and prolific writer of fiction and nonfiction, including the Amazon #1 best-selling book on authorship, How to Write a Novella in 24 Hours. Shares his secrets to unlocking your creative potential, and who doesn't want that? I mean, come on. From inception to completion, the cure for writer's block helps you diagnose what kind of writer's block you're experiencing and how to cure it. What I do sometimes is I'll go back and look at what I've written and just sit there and go, oh, this sucks. And then I get discouraged and I kind of give up and just walk away. So, yeah, hopefully that book helps. And then we've got this novel. It looks like a fantasy romance novel. It's called The Rogue King by Abigail Owen. Okay, and the second book we've got here today is The Girl Beneath the Sea, a thriller by Andrew Mayne, who also wrote The Cure for Writer's Block. So that's really, I think that's a pretty cool tie-in, actually. And another cool thing is we've got the inside the publishing process, which is so amazing because it gives you a little insight into the publishing process, just like it says, huh? Go figure. It tells you about like query letters and how to write a pitch, like the elevator pitch. If you've ever researched, pitching a book, you've probably heard of it called an elevator pitch. And then it'll give you how to write the synopsis, and then it shows you the query letter that got the agent's attention. So that's so cool because you can take that and kind of draw inspiration for your own query letter when you want to send it. But the publishing process inside look this month was written by Andrew Mayne. So there's that other tie-in, which is really incredible because it's just, it's so cool to get advice from these successful authors who have actually had their work out there and they've gone through the process of being published and finding an agent first and getting published, and it kind of, anyway. And then another super cool thing they have is an invitation to a chat with, oh, there's my dog. So another really cool thing that this box gives you is the opportunity to chat with somebody who actually works in the publishing industry. It can be an author, it can be a publisher, a literary agent, or an editor. And this month it is actually an agent named Erica Silverman. And then there's this super cool Scribbler character notes, because I love a good character sheet. And then, so you write the character's name at the top, you circle whether they're the protagonist, a minor character, or the antagonist, and then you write down their goals, their obstacles, their strengths and weaknesses, their favorite things, some party tricks, and then here in the red, down here, is ways that you will torture them, because as I said before, we love to torture our characters as writers, and it helps them grow. Well, that was the Scribbler box for July. So thank you guys for hanging out with me and for opening the box with me. And yeah, just thank you so much for listening to my rambling and whatnot. And I hope that you guys have a good rest of your week, and remember, be a nice human.